The final version of the Model T regulator circuit before I build it all up onto a piece of Vero board and put it into this die-cast box, which will be mounted onto the generator. You can see here the MOSFET and the cutout diode. They're screwed to the box to act as a heatsink. The 2200 microfarad filled capacitors there, and a couple of terminals for the battery and the generator. So to the circuit, the principles are as before, but this time I've got the standby current down to 1.2 milliamps, and the way I've done that is to decrease the voltage reference lead current by taking the resistor from 10k up to 22k, and the regulation seems to be perfectly stable. The other thing was, instead of the 470 ohm pull-up resistor, it's now 22k, but to get the low impedance drive to the MOSFET, the two transistors are back, this time as a emitter follower, a complementary symmetry circuit. This LED here is to show that the charge is terminated. I've added a couple of components we need in the real world, this 100 ohm resistor and the 18 volt Zener diode. The 100 ohm and the 100 microfarad are basically a filter and a current limiting resistor should the 18 volt Zener conduct. Now that might happen due to spikes on the electrical system, particularly if the battery is disconnected, and also if someone connects the battery with reverse polarity, the 100 ohm resistor will limit the current through the Zener, which will act as a reverse polarity protection. The only other thing I think I need to point out is the hysteresis resistor. That's now fed from the output of the emitter followers, because to take it directly from the 22k sacrifices a little bit of base voltage, which is not desirable. I mean, the gate voltage of the MOSFET should be as high as possible for the clean switching. So yeah, the turn off voltage is at 7.2 and it switches back on at 6.8. And again, as before, the value of the hysteresis resistor can change the switching points. So all very exciting, because yeah, in the next day or two I should be able to test this on the car.